I'm here at Diana's house. Today we have Nancy coming for the first time so we can button down the design on the kitchens and the bathrooms. So if my schedule is right, Nancy should be walking in with Tom any second. We'll show her around, and then after that we'll meet back at the showroom and start picking some stuff out. So, hey Nancy. Hey Tom.
Hi.
How you doing? Welcome to Diana's house.
Thank you. Great space.
Yeah, so you've seen the plans, you've seen the pictures,
Yes.
you've seen the video. I want to show you around. Today I just want to really focus on mostly the kitchen, and then we can also talk about the bathrooms a little bit, but I know those are pretty well established and it's just a matter of making final selections.
Sounds perfect to me.
All right,
Looks
so
great.
Tom,
along.
a couple of cool changes in the kitchen, so let's talk about those too, and then you two can put everything together.
Okay.
All right?
Great.
Cool. All right, so we're in Diana's kitchen. Tom, great change for the island that it's going to have no posts.
Great.
We're only going to have the corner posts.
So it'll be more of an open feel.
Even
That's
more
great.
open. A couple of open items that I need you to work out with Derek and Jacob is we got to figure out this skylight and the one in the family room.
Okay.
Because speaking with Derek, we're not touching the rafters above, or we want to minimize what we're doing in terms of framing. Now, couple of choices. We can go for the smallest size skylights and see if they're going to fit these rafter bays and then tunnel them down, or we could even do a couple of light tubes.
Okay. These,
All right.
these rafter bays look like they're at 24.
I believe so, yeah. So
and
then,
the skylights we usually spec, they make a size that fits in between these rafters.
Yeah,
so
they should make
can
one
go
that fits.
untouched and we can frame down.
right. The only issue is, if you look, these are 90 degrees, the lower ceiling here.
Yes.
And Derek says those are staying, so we have to figure out if we're going to have to move a couple of rafters and sister some other ones.
Okay.
All right, so that's an open item I need you to button down. Nance, you saw Tom did the cursory layout on the kitchen,
Yes.
so we're thinking of opening this up and adding more glass down in that entry mud
Beautiful.
area. So
Great.
if you could work with Diana and come up with a design here, spec some cabinets and counters and get the lighting plan done for the kitchen, that's really what we
No
need
problem.
next. Okay. So this is a piece of cedar from the tree that was here when we
Right.
started, cut down,
Yeah.
and we're gonna make this into a column to use
Yeah,
in the island.
and then there's
Right?
another choice.
Okay,
He
that's
did-
unreal.
He did two of them.
Wow, talking about local sourcing.
I know.
I love it. Oh, look at that. Two different things might happen on the floor, so here's a good place to look. You can see that a lot of places where we took walls down, there's missing floor. So we're either gonna tooth it in and patch it, and Diana knows it's not gonna be perfect. We're not gonna go bananas with that.
Right.
So some of this is some beautiful old wood flooring.
Yeah.
And if it's salvageable, we'll sand it down, and it'll be a little rustic, but it'll work. However, there's so much patching that I want to have a
Love
plan
it.
B. So if you know what I'd love to find is a really nice luxury vinyl floor that we could use as a layover, just in case. Because I think I'm not convinced we're going to be able to make these floors go.
There's
There's
a lot
just
of rough areas.
it's such a patchwork. So that's going to be plan A. We'll do a test with our floor sander. And then plan B will be, let's just pick out something new that's economical, green, and can lay right over this without a lot of prep work.
Sounds
all right.
great.
Okay. So what do you think? You want to meet back at the shop and you can show us some of the stuff you're going to pick out?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, great. All right, thanks. All right, this is great. We're back at the showroom, and Nance, I understand you sent Diana over to Ferguson to pick out sink, faucet, appliances, lighting, and that sort of thing.
Right.
Okay, great. So I'm glad we're getting that button down. Show me what you're thinking we're going to do for finishes in the kitchen in the main area.
Okay, well, what we've looked at and decided on, I think, is a maple cabinet.
Okay.
We're going to work with a shaker style, like a plain profile here.
Oh, that's perfect.
This is the maple. This has a little stain to it, so we're toying between a real natural look and this more honey tone here.
Okay.
And for the countertop, perimeter countertop, we're looking at the darks, maybe black
Okay,
or uba tuba here or steel gray.
okay.
I think it's a nice classic look, but it still has an updated feel to it.
Sure. So the Uba Tuba, I think, shows a little bit of warmer color in it.
Right, there's always a little of that.
So if you ended up with that honey, that
It'll
looks
pick up.
unbelievable. But I think with all these natural tones, that's going to look great. Nice job.
Yeah,
And I
and then-
really love the shaker style door.
I think it lends itself to the
yeah.
space, and with this whole style of the
Right.
building and the
Right.
what we're
So these are
going
going to be diamond cabinets.
diamond cabinets.
Okay, in a maple. That's called a shaker door, which is just a very basic plain surround. It's a 5-piece with a section in the middle. And you can see the contrast there, sort of a natural maple and a honey. I like them both.
Yeah, and with the
So-
black, I think that's going to
Yeah,
look great.
okay.
A nice contrast.
I think Diana's going to love this.
Yeah.
So,
Great surface. It's the granite, so
Okay.
can't beat that.
And in case we can't sand the floors, this is your recommendation for a finish?
Yes.
Okay,
this
what do
is
we
a-
have here? What product is this?
This is called Engage. It's a luxury vinyl tile,
Okay,
and it is a wood look, obviously. And
Yep.
we're going with a gray, medium gray tone to play off of this dark
yeah,
countertop,
okay.
which also works well with a nice contrast with the cabinet. I think it's going to be a
Wow.
really nice look.
And
With
then,
all the
I
light
mean,
coming
I was
in.
gonna say, with all the natural light and the natural setting, it's gonna, oh wow, that's gonna be unbelievable. Just, we'll mix in some nice paint colors in there.
Right,
And
exactly.
then, outfit the place with some furniture and it's gonna look dynamite.
I think
Wow.
it's going to be great. And then this
So-
is a secondary thought, maybe bringing in a little more of that gray for the counter. So we're
Sure.
still kind of playing with it, but I think
Okay.
the direction is set, and I
Yeah.
like where we're going.
I think either of those go great with that, so
Yeah, isn't that
that's gonna
nice?
be sharp, so that's really exciting. So what I want you to do is finesse that kitchen design and work with Diana to get that sorted out. We need to just get the appliances placed and finalized and just get all the nooks and crannies and the bells and whistles on the cabinets figured out. I think
Yep.
that Mike at Ferguson can probably help her figure out all the bathroom stuff. And the
Absolutely.
bathroom layouts are established, so I think within a week or two, we're gonna have everything put to bed, except for that island. We gotta see if they come up with a piece on
For
their
the
property,
wood top.
and if not, then we'll go, have a day of adventure going to see if we can find a barn find for the countertop. Thanks. All right, appreciate it.
Thank you.